Steel Division 2 has a lot of DLC content. By the end of this video, you will know what's included in each DLC and which of those DLCs are included within the various bundles that are available. Whether you're purchasing the game for the first time or you're trying to decide which DLC to try next, I'll help you decide which bundle or DLC is right for you. Let's start with the free content, which makes up the majority of the DLCs on offer. When they describe what's in each DLC, they throw a lot of terminology at you, so let's quickly clarify a few keywords to help you keep up with what I'm saying. Divisions are made up of a variety of different units, but a new division doesn't always mean a bunch of new units. You often only get one new unit from an entirely new division. Aces are just like normal units, but are based on a real person who distinguished themselves in the war somehow and are a cosmetic skin only. Let's get stuck into the free DLCs. Reinforcement Pack 1 is a strong start by giving you 2 new divisions, and each one has a new unit, a heavy field gun and a flamethrower tank. You also get 2 new aces, a new map, along with 2 new music tracks. This is a decent amount of content and it's all free, so just download it. Moving on. Reinforcement Pack 2 gives you 1 new map, Gora Kalwaria. That's literally it, just 1 map. As you can see, we're going to get through this free content pretty quickly. Reinforcement Pack 3 gives you yet another new map, with a name I can't pronounce, so I'll just keep it on the screen. Reinforcement Pack 4 gives you another new map, Brest, T-Brest. Reinforcement Pack 5 gives us a new feature called Smart Orders, which is basically a way of telling a unit to do something and letting the AI do its best to carry out that order for you. Go capture that hill, for example. Oh, and you get 2 more music tracks, of course. Reinforcement Pack 6 gives us another new feature called Auto Deploy in the Army General mode. Basically a way of letting the AI deploy your troops for you at the beginning of the game. Then you can tweak it from there. Why aren't these features just built into the game? I don't know. Let's keep up the pace with Reinforcement Pack 7, which includes the Rules of Engagement mechanic. Basically the same as Smart Orders. To mix things up a bit, Reinforcement Pack 8 gives us a new game mode called Destruction. You get points for killing enemy units, what's not to love. Reinforcement Pack 9 gives us the Versus feature in Army General mode, so you can play against real people, not just the AI. Reinforcement Pack 10, new map, Tannenberg, that's it. Reinforcement Pack 11 gives us Army General Co-op, so you can play with a few friends, lovely jubbly. Reinforcement Pack 12, new map, Kostritsa. Then finally, Reinforcement Pack 13 is a big one, as it has 2 new divisions and actually has quite a few new units within those divisions, so happy days there. One of the new divisions is American, with some French and British units, which is nice to mix things up, as there are already so many German and Soviet divisions, with this being an Eastern Front game. That's all of the reinforcement packs. It's a no-brainer to download them all. Together, it's a lot of content and it's 100% free. So let's move on to the final free download, which is Nemesis 1. The idea behind Nemesis is the community votes on a few different pairs of divisions to be included in the next Nemesis update. So these are chosen by the community. Nemesis 1 includes 2 new divisions and 2 new units. The Königstiger, or King Tiger, with 2 skin options, and Razvedozer, which is a heavy recon patrol unit. There's also 1 new ace. To be fair, having the King Tiger available is pretty awesome, and that's the last of the free DLCs. Now we move on to content you have to actually pay for. We start with 3 more Nemesis updates before moving on to the larger paid-for DLCs. As with all Nemesis content, the second one adds 2 new divisions with several units, including the Elephant Heavy Tank Destroyer, which is the highlight. Nemesis 3 brings 2 new divisions, with the highlight being New Zealand. Clearly, these Nemesis updates are designed to bring something a little different to the game. Last but not least is Nemesis 4, with 2 new divisions, obviously, including the French, with several new units. These Nemesis updates don't come as part of a bundle, so are they worth the money? If you don't already own the game, I suggest not buying these until you know you like the game. If you already own the game and want something new, it depends on how much you want the Elephants, New Zealand units, and French units. Personally, I'm considering the Elephants in the next sale, so I'll buy Nemesis 2 and leave the rest. Before looking into the bundles, we have the larger paid-for DLC. A quick recap. The Army General mode is essentially the single player, where you can choose from a list of different campaigns on the Eastern Front. You move pieces around a tactical map and trigger engagements. Historical battles are exactly that. One battle where you can play as either side. It looks like a normal skirmish mode, but it has objectives. First up is Burning Baltics. This gives you a new Army General campaign, 8 new divisions, over 120 units, 2 aces for Lithuania and Estonia. This DLC came out in April 2021 and currently has mixed reviews, but if Lithuania or Estonia hold a special place in your heart, this could be the one for you. These DLCs come with much more content than those mentioned previously, but they have the price tag to match. Black Sunday brings 2 new Army General campaigns, 6 divisions, including 3 Romanian divisions, over 150 new units, 2 aces, new tank skins. This again has mixed reviews, but if you already enjoy Army General or particularly want Romanian divisions, this is a good one for you. Tribute to D-Day is my personal favourite, with 6 divisions carried forward from the previous game, Normandy 44. It has Polish, American and British divisions, with new units, albeit many are from the previous game. If you want American, Polish or British divisions, which I did, this is a great buy, particularly in the sale. But otherwise, it is quite pricey, being the most expensive individual DLC available after Back to War, which we'll get to in a moment. The Fate of Finland DLC has 6 new divisions, over 200 units, 2 aces, 2 historical battles and 1 Army General campaign. This one is all about having Finnish divisions, but it's worth noting that the ratings are mostly positive, the first of these DLCs to achieve that. Death on the Vistula has an Army General campaign, 4 divisions, over 200 units, 4 historical battles, 4, and 2 aces. This one is light on the new divisions, but if you like the historical battles, this could be the one for you. 2 of those new divisions are Polish, so that may appeal to you too. Back to War is free to those who own the previous Normandy 44 game. It has 8 divisions, USA, Canada, UK and France, and over 350 units. If you don't have these divisions, there's a lot of content here. However, it does come with the largest price tag. The Commander Deluxe pack is weird. It contains concept art, if you like that sort of thing, and a tactical guide, along with 6 aces. It's not really content, so I can't recommend it, to be honest. Certainly not for the price tag. Then finally, we have the pre-order pack with 2 divisions, 2 aces, 2 skins, and 2 wallpapers. The Sturmpanzer heavy tank looks fun, but otherwise it's more of the same, but at a relatively low price. Now we've gone through the individual content, allow me to guide you through the maze of absolute clusterfucks that are the bundles. The History Pass is a bundle of 3 DLCs, but is itself included in other bundles. The History Pass includes Black Sunday, The Fate of Finland, and Death on the Vistula. The General Deluxe Edition, which includes the base game and the History Pass, Black Sunday, Fate of Finland, Death on the Vistula, this is probably the best deal of the lot, but more on that later. Next up is the Commander Deluxe Edition, which I can't see on Steam, but is on the Eugen website. This includes the base game and Commander Deluxe pack. That's the useless one with the concept art. Next we have the Total Conflict Edition, which contains the base game, the History Pass, and the Commander Deluxe pack. Don't forget, this means it doesn't include Burning Baltics, Tribute to D-Day, Back to War, or the pre-order pack. Oh, and it doesn't have the 3 paid-for Nemesis packs either. Steam also offers a franchise pack. This is where things get a bit silly. It includes the base game, the previous Normandy 44 game, plus 2 DLCs for that game, Second Wave and Back to Hell, then the pre-order pack, the Commander Deluxe pack, the History Pass, and Tribute to D-Day pack. But it still doesn't include Burning Baltics or Back to War, but Back to War comes for free if you own Normandy 44, which you will from the franchise pack. This is actually getting ridiculous now. So which of these DLCs or bundles should you buy? If you're brand new to the game, I recommend waiting for the base game to be on sale and downloading all the free content too. If you find you enjoy the base game, you can then look to cherry pick the DLCs that are appealing to you. If you like the elephant, get Nemesis 2. If you like the New Zealanders, go for Nemesis 3. If you like the British, go for Tribute to D-Day and Back to War. If you really love Americans, consider buying the previous Normandy 44 game. To me, the General Deluxe Edition, which includes the History Pass, represents the best value for money, but if you're not sure, I recommend taking it slow, as all of these DLCs added together really start to become expensive. The developers seriously need to streamline these bundles, as they will be losing potential players simply because their bundles are confusing to understand. Potential customers need to weigh up value, and they can't do it if they don't know what they're getting for their money. Each DLC has something to offer, and if you were to buy all of them, you'd be purchasing a lot of decent content, but you'd also be paying for a lot of crap at the same time. Buy the base game first. If you enjoy it, then either buy in bulk when you can afford it, or pick and choose the DLCs that really appeal to you. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, you may enjoy my other strategy and World War II content too. See ya.